Hello and welcome back to episode 10 from the Slackville SMP, guys. I hope you had an awesome day. And today, well, we're starting here because apparently I got a wandering trader who wants to play Spleef with his llamas. Yes, that's an interesting one. He's currently sat there waiting for an opponent. I might have to go and give him one in a minute. An opponent, that is. Also, you might remember a couple of episodes ago, I asked you guys for a name for our roller coaster. Now, what I have done is I have picked one out of the hat. And Kitten Kasume has been the winner of that one. We have now got the Ocelot Jungle Coaster. That is what we're calling it. And the other reason I'm calling it the Ocelot is because I randomly had an Ocelot walk in here, stand on the pressure plate, and go for a ride. And said Ocelot is still sat in the hopper. I'm not quite sure how. Let's wander around until we can free it. Because I'm confused as to why it's in the hopper. But it was actually quite entertaining watching it go for a ride. So, yes. Hi. You see, well, there you go. You're free to roam your roller coaster. It is now named after you. Congratulations. Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is we got a little bit of work to do around this area here for a start. We need to kind of messy up this a bit more because I haven't really put much of a leafy area in here. I want to put a little leafy area bit in here. Bring this path a bit messier as well because I think it needs to be a bit messier. Might even put a couple of little jungle trees just in here. And then what we need to do over here is we're finally going to put in our coin exchange. So we get these tokens from over here. And I said earlier in the episode I built this thing that we were going to have 6 coins or 6 tokens give you 1 coin. And that's where this is going to go here. So we need to start getting our stuff and things together to build that. So let me get that prepped up, ready to go. And I'll come back to you when I'm ready to build it. And we're back, and as you can see, I've already started making a mess because I kind of got excited and just started building this thing. I say building it, I started working on the redstone because I'm better at redstone off camera than I am on camera, to be honest. So that's why we did it, okay? Let's get into this thing, and I'll show you what I've done redstone-wise. Honestly, with some of this, you could thank Rogue Fox, because Rogue Fox is who I went to for some of the redstone. I'll get you into that bit when I get to it. So here's our input chest. We are going to have a dropper kind of shoot up the coin from here, and that's basically going to be it. You don't need to press a button. You put your coins in here, and it pings out a thing down below. That's going to work really nicely. Hello, what do you want? Stop distracting me. I'm busy building. Then we hop down here. This is the part of the redstone that actually is Rogue Fox's design. We'll come to that in just a tip, but as you can see, we've got a standard sorter and slice here, which sorts out the tokens from any other items that may get put in here by accident. They come into here, and they cannot be got back by the person that put them in. But if we come over this side, once the item has been sorted and verified as being the correct item, it then drops down into this, which is our payment system, or counting system, or counting system. And basically how this thing works is when the person puts in a payment in the chest, it drops down. It goes through this. It gets read by this. It temporarily powers this block here. And then turns off this redstone torch for a single tick. Which will then, if I hop down here, make it so we have... Hang on, I haven't done it. Hang on, I haven't done it, mate. Put 6 items in there. And then we put 1 in there. And basically what will happen is obviously this is currently powered with 6 items. This is powered 1 item on this side. And once all 6 items have fed through this line of hoppers and they've dumped into this chest, then all 6 items in here will move across to here, allowing this thing to pulse through and actually release them back into here. But that also allows for a payment to be made. So we'll get onto the payment section in just a tick. But I thought I want to quickly show you that redstone before I get into the payment method, because it's really quite cool. So if I just go into this chest here, we grab 6 and we drop them in there like that. You'll see it quickly pulsing like that. And then before you know it, they're all back in here again. And that one's back in there again. And that's done very, very, very quickly. And then we have 6 in here. Actually, I got 5 in. Where did the one go? Oh, they got locked in that hopper. But that's fine. It doesn't matter it locks into that hopper because that hopper's not important. That one's our payment hopper. So that is perfect. It's actually done exactly what we wanted to do. So next thing I'll do is I am going to put in the item dispensary, which is going to pay out and fire up through here. So I'll just punch up here somewhere. We're going to have a hole. There we go. That'll probably be about right. Let me just go upstairs and confirm that. Bop. Bop. Hi. Do 1 block off. Okay. I can live with 1 block off. So we're going to stand on this bottom here, and that's where our dropper is going to be popping our item out to. So all I've got to do is put our dropper right there. That'll then pick out a redstone signal and will feed out once I am ready, finished with redstone. So let me get that bit finished up, and I'll come back to you when I am. Okay, so the rest of our redstone is now in place, and all I had to do was put a block on top of this redstone torch over here. Run a line across here. I put a repeater on top of that block because it was either that or put a slab, and I want it to be wall, so, you know, makes it easy for you guys to differentiate the circuitry. Basically, it feeds across into this wall here, which powers the dropper above it, and that feeds our block into the surface. Now, what I have got to do is expose the dropper, so I can actually, you know, put the coins into it. Because that would be kind of useful, right? When it ascertains the coins, I have got an idea of what I'm going to use. I'm thinking gold nuggets would work really well for our coins. Just because they have, like, a coin look to them. Before you say anything, yes, I know the sunflowers look more like coins. I realised that after I decided to make them the tokens. But I'm not going to change them. Because I don't want to. So let me clean up. Let me get the coins ready and made up. And get an exterior on this thing. And then we can move on to our next project. Alrighty, so here we are. I've finished exteriors of this thing. Now I want to make a couple of banners. I want to try and figure out a couple of banners for this thing. I might put them here actually. But yeah, there's the input chest. I need to put a block behind that. Apparently you can see inside there. I don't like that. Let's go a slab and fix that right now actually, because I don't like that at all. Does not look very nice. But this door is literally only here. If I had to put a block there, it's only there for me to get to that. That's all that door's there for. It is not there for anything else. Right, let's put... like so. I realize that's a waste of slabs, but it's fine. Yeah, you can't really see out beyond it. You can see a little tiny slither if you go far back, but yeah, I think that's fine. I just need to put the signs on there, make some banners, and get the pathwork sorted out, because this end is basically done now. This side of it, anyway, is basically there. So what I need to do, get the pathworks in place, start teasing in a little bit of sandy stuff, because this is the entrance to the sand biome. I need to get some sand stuff kind of teased in here. I need to finish getting the sand laid in here as well. But as you can see off camera, not today, but previously I have done a lot of sand placing. I think this is about 6 shulkers of sand, question mark, possibly. And I've not anywhere near finished yet, because I actually need to come up here and make this a sand mountain. And then I need to come over here and do a lot of sand filling over here as well. I need to figure out what we're going to put over here first. Obviously, I've got an idea for what's going over there and what's going up where that ridge is. But when it ascertains everything else, I don't really know yet about this area. Because I've got lots of choice of what we can do. I've actually got more ideas for the nether area, but the problem is the nether area, which is going to be the other side of the jungle, has a lot more work to do to get things ready to go. So, yeah, leave it with me. Let me get, I like this idea with the trees I had as well. This kind of looks cool, the pods all around it. I mean, I might Can I bone mill? I can't bone mill that. So what I might have to do. I don't have my shears on me either. I've got shears in here. I have got shears in here. What I'm thinking I might have to do is come over here and just grab a few short grasses like that. Grab a few more. And just because it will look better, just to have, yeah, a little bit of greenery like that just there. Looks really quite good. You know, just lifts it, makes it a bit more blended in. Yeah, that works. So we do that for all of these. We'll put pods will ring around the base of them. And then we'll bring the path through, and it will look kind of good. I think I might put another couple of trees just along the middle line here, like ending kind of here. And then we have plenty of space up here for this entrance to the next area. I just need to figure out what we're going to do here and what we're going to do down in our little area over there we haven't got anything done with yet. So leave it with me. Let me get this stuff laid out. And I'll come back to you guys when I've got something else to do. And I most definitely have something else to do because I need a much better source of wheat. Now, I'm using mud for this build, and mud, or packed mud, packed mud specifically, that's a difficult thing to say when you've been tired, is needing a lot of wheat, as in one piece of wheat per piece of packed mud. And I only got a little manual farm back there, and I don't have much of a supply. So what I really need to do is get myself a wheat farm going. And I think the best way of me doing that would be to get myself a villager powered one. Now, I might end up putting in a redstone one as well, like a little mini bone meal powered redstone thing. But passively, I'd like to be getting myself some crops anyway, so I can trade with villagers. So I want to get wheat, beet, and carrots passively, and then I might have to put in a little mini wheat farm as well, just to redstone it up and have something else redstone going on in the base. Like we haven't got enough redstone stuff already in the base. I haven't got as far as doing their banners yet either. But this area is looking pretty good. I decided to put a little seating area in here, like if you're waiting for somebody to play the game, or you're just watching people play the game, because it's quite a fun little idea. These are kind of like trash cans. I should probably put hoppers underneath here with trapdoors in front of them, and then like put chests underneath here, and then you would actually be able to get the stuff back out, the trash cans. That'd be kind of cool, but at the same time, I quite like it as it is. And I also just had a really cool idea for underground over here, for what we can do over here. I need crop farms. There's a big empty space there. It's about 100 blocks away from our iron farm up there. Well, if I dig down slightly, it will be. So let me do that. Let me dig this thing out, and we'll put our automatic crop farms down there. All right, a little random cut here for you. I thought I'd come in and show you this because this is my shop that I built in the last episode. Now, I'm in RCX at the moment because I was over here making a thumbnail for the last episode. I know, right? I'm ahead. What happened? But I thought I'd show you this because I'm actually sold out on some things already. I've got no brick blocks left. They're all gone. Like, everything I had in stock is gone. None of the mix and match stuff sold yet. We've sold a sniffer kit already. If we come over here to where the totems were, they're all gone already. I feel like they're probably too cheap, but it's fine. We'll still sell at that price. We haven't sold any ancient seeds yet, but I don't really expect that to sell very quick. I've got nothing over here, and none of the stuff in here has sold yet, but that's fine. It doesn't make me think that anything in here is too cheap, which is really good. Or actually, doesn't make me think things are too expensive. Let's put it that way. I think some things might be too cheap. But we'll take our 21 diamonds, we'll put them in there, and we'll head back to base and carry on what we were doing. And what we were doing was, well, this. We started to dig out the pods for our villagers to go into because we're making the automatic crop farm in here. And if you're wondering where this is, obviously I showed you in the last, well, not last clip before, but we've dug this thing out opposite the zombie dunk game, and we've popped in some tuff because I think the tuff looks really good. And we've started getting things ready for our villagers. Now, the plan is for this area, I'm going to put decorative water going down here. This is what this is going to be. We're going to have fences going around here. And then my collection area is going to be hidden away underground here. Now, so I haven't really got much dug out yet. I also think I might put the other one in here as well, the bone meal version. just so I can use it as and when I decide I need it, which would be quite clever. But over here, we've got plenty of space for our villagers. I'll put a little bed and workstation at the back here somewhere for them, so they can have that. And then we're going to put tinted glass, just because I want it to look a little bit darker. It's not actually going to be very dark, because we've got frog lights above our trapdoors. But I want it to look a little bit darker than it actually is right now. These torches obviously won't be here, which will give a sense of darkness a bit more. Tinted glass will take away the light from in here. I want obviously in here to be fully lit up. But now I've got to do is finish up what I started here. So I basically finished this room off, just a little demonstration of what it's going to look like. Obviously minus the crops and the villagers. But this is how it's going to look, and I think it looks really quite nice. Obviously our water source will be that one there. Then we're 4 blocks out in all directions to make a 9x9. And the only difference is with this one over here, because we've got a 2 wide middle on this one, so we can have 2 blocks of water. And then we're going to go out 4 in that direction, 4 in that direction, 4 in that direction, and apparently 3 in this direction. Why can't I count? I need to go back 1 more block. But that's fine, we'll do that in a minute. I'll get that fixed up. I'm going to check the other ones now, make sure I haven't made the same mistake. No, that one's fine. And is this one fine too? Did I make the mistake over here? No, I didn't. Alright, so I need to dig the other one back. Over here. 1 more block. Just because it's not deep enough. And then I need to get the villagers in. Get the crops in. Get the collection systems in. I've still got a lot to do, really, haven't I? But let me crack on, get it done, and I'll come back to you when it is. Alrighty, it seems like we've got quite a big issue with this crop farm. And the big issue is the fact it's broke my iron farm. Now, if I fly up here, it's just turned nighttime, so it may not work. If I fly up to the iron farm, there you go, you can see one. There's an iron golem spawning down there. Why is there iron golem spawning down there? Look. It's moved the centre of the iron farm to over that. That's not equidistant between here and there, even. It's just completely moved the iron farm. I don't understand that. But I did the measurements, and this thing, even though this corner is only, what, 40 blocks away horizontally, it's over 60 blocks away vertically. And you can stack iron farms 44 blocks above each other. Or you could. Apparently something's changed in the game that I wasn't aware of, so now I need to rip all this out and move it. Which, it kind of sucks, but let's go kill this villager off, because apparently we can't have this as a crop farm down here anymore. And we're going to have to move our crop farm somewhere else. Which means I also need to repurpose this. Also, I've made this look pretty, by the way. Just thought I'd show that off. But yeah, this is no longer going to work as a crop farm. So you got to go bye-byes. That's got to go bye-byes. And I guess all these crops are going to have to go bye-byes. And what we're going to do instead, I suppose, is I need a netherwort farm anyway. But this is going to be kind of an elaborate netherwort farm. If I make this a netherwort farm, it's going to be a bit elaborate. But it might have to be my netherwort farm because, yeah, I now have no crop farm. Because my village is somehow stretched and twisted, and I don't get that in the slightest why it's done that. Because that must be a change to the game mechanics that wasn't there before. Because that shouldn't have happened. I am really confused and annoyed by this fact. Well, obviously I know it's possible for golems to spawn outside the bounds of this area here, because that's why I put the slabs that were here. I call this unspawnable. But moving the centre of the village from there down to there, but putting 1 bed below that is ridiculous. So let's kill the golems off. Make sure my village is back where it should be. I must have been beaten up by a zombie because that only took 3 shots. Can I hit you from here? Yep, just about. Why is there another golem just spawned down there? There's no workstations or villagers down there anymore. Excuse me? Pray tell, why have you broken so badly? I took the village away, I took the villager away, I took the workstation away, and I took the bed away. There's no reason for golems to be spawning down there anymore. Why is that so badly broken? I'm going to do some research and let's figure out what's going on, because I have no clue. I measured this out and I thought this was a perfect fit, but apparently, even though I've killed the golems, they're respawning. And there's no beds. I even broke my own bed in my hobbit hole. There's no other beds other than the ones inside this village. I might actually have to break this iron farm completely and rebuild it. And that is exactly what I had to do to get this thing all fixed up. Now, it's not running as fast as it was. I think I actually need to break all the workstations together and replace all the workstations together. What I did it in sections. So I broke all of the stonemasons, replaced them, broke all these guys and replaced them, broke all these guys, and so on and so forth. And I have got now a working iron farm again. As I said, it's not working quite as efficiently as it was. I'm praying that no golems are spawning on the outside, because they haven't spawn-proofed anything out here in terms of golem spawnage. I'm referring to the bottom of the trunk, because technically that would still be within the bounds of the village on some of them blocks there, but at least they're not spawning down here anymore. Which is rather nice, but it does mean that this episode has been a complete and total fail. Because the crop farm is not going to happen in that location. We have to find a new location for our crop farm. And we're going to probably have to build it between episodes on stream or something like that, because I need to figure out what we're going to do down there now as well. So I'm going to end it there. I'm kind of frustrated. It's been one of them things. It happens, but it is what it is. So if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. If you really have to hit subscribe, and if you loved it even more than that, then share me around, guys. If you like my content and you hang around and you watch my content, then give it a share, because that does way more for me than anything else you could do. Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate your faces, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.